Hi guys, this is Shri, and in this video, I'm going to tell you guys my top 5 favorite book series. Let's get started. My first favorite book series is called Divergent. Divergent was written by a #1 New York best-selling author called Veronica Roth. The novel is the first of the Divergent series. After Divergent comes Insurgent, then Allegiant, and then 4. Divergent is like a dystopian novel, so if you're looking for something cheery, something funny, Divergent wouldn't be the series you would want to read. Here's a little summary of the Divergent first book. Tris Pryor, aka Shailene Woodley, that's the actor that plays Tris in Divergent, lives in a futuristic world in which society is divided into 5 factions. As each person enters adulthood, he or she must choose a faction and commit to it for life. Tris chooses Dauntless, those who pursue bravery above all else. However, her initiation leads to the discovery that she's a divergent and will never be able to fit into just one faction. Warned that she must conceal her status, Tris uncovers a looming war which threatens everyone she loves. I'm going to show you guys this book on Amazon and tell you how much it costs. Okay. So only Divergent, not the entire series, costs $7.29 paperback, and the entire series costs $28.83 paperback, $27.99 Kindle, and $48.73 on hardcover. So let's move to the next one. Next series is The Maze Runner. The Maze Runner was written by James Dashner. This book is the first in the Maze Runner trilogy. After The Maze Runner comes the Scorch Trials, and then the Death Cure, the Kill Order, and finally the Fever Code. Again, this is also a dystopian novel, but yes, it is a little funny, at least funnier than Divergent is. All of these books have been made into movies. Here's a little summary of The Maze Runner. Thomas, aka Dylan O'Brien, that's the actor that plays Thomas in the movies, a teenager arrives in Glade at the center of a giant labyrinth. Like the other youths dumped there before him, he has no memory of his previous life. Thomas quickly becomes part of the group and soon after demonstrates a unique perspective that scores him a promotion to the runner status. Those who patrol the always-changing maze to find an escape route. Together with Teresa, the only female, Thomas tries to convince his cohorts that he knows a way out. On Amazon, this book would be $8.98 for paperback and $8 for Kindle. The entire series is $25 paperback and $42.95 Kindle. The next series is Percy Jackson. Percy Jackson and Olympian Gods was written by a famous author called Rick Riordan. Many of you already may have heard of him. There are 3 series in total. Percy Jackson and the Olympian Gods, Heroes of Olympus, which we'll talk about next, and Trials of Apollo. The first book is called The Lightning Thief. Here's a little summary of The Lightning Thief. 12-year-old Percy Jackson is on the most dangerous quest of his life. With the help of a sire and a daughter of Athena, Percy must journey across the United States to catch a thief who has stolen the original weapon of a mass destruction, Zeus's master bolt. On Amazon, this is $21 for paperback as the entire series and $71.64 for hardcover. Now, if you want to read a preview of the 3 books first, there's this book. It's called Demigod Collection, and it's the first book of all 3 series. That means the first book of Percy Jackson and the Olympian Gods, the first book of Heroes of Olympus, and the first book of Trials of Apollo, all combined into one big book. Next comes the Heroes of Olympus. Like I said in the previous slide, this was also written by Rick Riordan. It's a sequel to Percy Jackson and the Olympian God series. So the first book is called Lost Hero, as shown here. So here's a little summary about the Lost Hero. It's about a young boy called Jason and his friends, Leo and Piper, who learn that they are demigods, aka the gods' friends, and go to stay at a mysterious camp called Camp Half-Blood. The story begins when Jason wakes up on a bus full of kids on a field trip and he doesn't remember his memory at all. So, this one on Amazon costs $30.78 paperback and $70.99 hardcover, and this is an entire series, by the way. Okay, last but definitely not least comes The Hunger Games. The Hunger Games was written by New York bestselling author as well, Suzanne Collins. It is the first of the Hunger Games trilogy. After that comes Catching Fire and then Mockingjay. All three of these movies have been made into movies, and Mockingjay was split into two for a movie. So here's the summary of the Hunger Games. In what was once North America, the capital of Panem maintains its hold on its 12 districts by forcing them each to elect a boy and a girl called tributes to compete in a nationally televised event called the Hunger Games. Every citizen must watch as the youths fight to death until only one remains. District 12 tribute Katniss Everdeen has little to rely on, other than her hunting skills and sharp instincts in an arena where she must weigh survival against love. So, The Hunger Games, the movie, is $4 to rent, and the entire series, paperback, is $23.42, Kindle, $28, and hardcover is $48.57. Now, this is the end of this episode, and thank you for watching. If you want to receive updates and notifications about my video, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and like, share, and comment to PraSNa. Thank you guys. See you in the next one.